here's another fun argument to have with lawyers. And it's not even an argument. It's a fact. They say, well, Derek, it's not a contract to get a driver's license. It's the law. Well, if it's the law, then he who provides the ends provides the fucking means. Give me one then. But it doesn't work that way, Derek. It's the law. You have to have it. Well, if it's the fucking law, then give it to me. You should be lawfully required to provide, right? Because he who provides the ends provides the means. Well, to prove that it's not fucking law, that you have to have a license, you have to fill out an application. Alright? You're going to have to correct the record with the Social Security Administration and the DMV. And your evidence that proves what I'm talking about is the fact that all the court cases are in all block letter capital letters, ladies and gentlemen. They're in all block capital letters. When you take the birth certificate in there and you point out the registration date, which is the date the entity was created, by the probate officer, the chief probate officer known as the state registrar, okay? Who's going to argue with you? Your day of nativity is different than the birth date of the entity. That's all I'm going to say. If it's the law, then provide the license. There should be no fees for the license, right? Because when they're charging a fee for something, they're engaged in commerce, which means they no longer qualify for 11th Amendment fucking immunity. They're doing business. They've demoted themselves, if they ever were operating under the Republic per the Constitution. They have now demoted themselves to that of the status of a mere corporation and can sue and be sued. Period. So kick that around in your head for a little bit to understand what the last video was about. The other thing that I like is challenging these lawyers on the fact that they say, well, Derek, you do have rights. There's a Constitution. There's a Republic. It exists. And in the court, we do abide by the Constitution contrary to people's beliefs. Really? How is it you charge a fee when a man comes to find remedy before your courts, but in the interest of justice, he must be charged a fee? Seemingly to me that anybody without any fiat would be denied their right to a redress of grievance providing remedy. That's a denial of due process of law. It's a direct violation of the Constitution, because the Constitutions all state that justice shall be administered freely, without delay, no payment needed. That's something else to point out to these lawyers that want to talk shit and act like their shit don't stink and they know what the fuck they're talking about. They're absolutely full of shit. They work for a private principal, foreign to you and I, for profit, administering a bankruptcy because their asses are fucking insolvent. That brings up another good point. Somebody's going to bring a suit against you. They have to prove they're fucking solvent in the first instance. How did you lend me anything if you yourself or your principal corporation wasn't solvent in the first place to be able to lend anything? It's different when it's mano-a-mano, man-to-man, versus man and principal corporation, which is a corpse. It's a dead entity. Dead entities are debtors. Living men with souls, a sentient being, have life source energy, which is the currency the system operates on. We'll talk to you guys real soon.